folks, we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to take you for a little walk. I am in Physic Garden, which is not far from where I live, and Physic Gardens are old medicinal gardens that would have been set up usually by monks so that they could make medicines out of things that they had to hand. So we've got one, as I said, not far from where I live. I'm going to take you for a little look around and we'll have an explore. So this one, as it says here, is part of an old Roman settlement and part of old medieval walled gardens. So the way that a Physic Garden is set out is it's set out into medicinal sections, so that the plants that grow in the set sections would be for those conditions. So we'll go and have a little look around and see what we can find. Yeah, let's go and have a little look. It's a ginkgo tree there. This is one of our oldest plants recorded. Really, really interesting leaves on a ginkgo tree. All our lovely lavender there. So all these beds are sectioned off into the various medical conditions, as we said, so that you know the herbs that are in them are the herbs to help with those particular problems. And I find it quite useful to come places like this because you can get a feel for what herbs look like if you haven't seen them before. And it's always much better to see herbs in real life, to see plants in real life, rather than in a book, because you don't get the full detail in a book. So coming somewhere like this is really, really useful, and it's really nice just to wander around and see everything in flower, have a smell, have a feel of everything. So we can have a look at all our different herbs. And what they look like. So if you've ever been to a natural health shop or anything like that, you'll have seen echinacea in their various remedies. It's one of the most common ones that people know, and that's what that looks like. Got a really nice patch of chamomile here. Our lovely St John's wort, we saw in one of our other videos. This plant here, this is elecampane, quite often used in lung and cough remedies. Absolutely huge, massive plant. And mullein there, another one that's absolutely massive. And remember our comfrey that we saw in one of our other videos? Now, there are other Physic Gardens around the country. I know there's one in Chelsea, but I don't know where any others might be. So it might be worth having a look in your area, having a look to see if there might be a Physic Garden near where you live, and you can go and visit and have a look at all the different plants there. It's a really good way, as I said, of familiarising yourself with different medicinal plants. Look, you can even buy some of the plants here as well. This one is a southernwood. It's got this really aniseedy sort of smell to it. It's a shame that this one is not in flowers, because this one is woad. So this is what people used to dye their clothes with, and here in the land of the Celts they would have made dye to put on their faces as well. Absolutely huge globe artichokes here, massive. And one of my absolute favourites, this is marshmallow. So this herb is really good for the respiratory system and for healing mucous membranes as well. Just an absolutely gorgeous herb. Some borage there. Borage absolutely refuses to grow in my garden, so I'm always quite pleased when I see him out and about. No strawberries there. This one, this is clary sage. Really odd little plant. Not so little, I suppose. Some lovely lemon balm. Yes, good. And then at the back here, we've got some of our fruits. So we've got some very tasty looking apples there at the back. And then got some more trees then. It's a big old fig tree there. Oh, look at this. Damsons. So this is in the plum family. In our blackthorn family. Got some grapes growing at the back there. And then down here, I've got all these lovely rose hips starting to come out. So if you wanted to make rosehip syrup, look at those. And that, I think, is a quince tree. Really odd little fruits, quince. Not quite apples, not quite pears. Some more of our hollyhocks at the back there. So the hollyhocks are related to the marshmallow, and you can use them medicinally interchangeably. So if you can't get marshmallow, you can use hollyhocks. And the smell of the lavender behind me is just glorious. Look at all these bees as well, just having a lovely time. Got some poppies there, some California poppies. I'm sure you all know what poppies have been used for medicinally. So that was a little look around our Physic Garden. So have a look in your area, see if there's one near you, see if you can get to have a look around one. They're definitely worth checking out. I hope you've enjoyed a walk around this one today, and I'll see you on the next one, folks.